Hey, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to your ultimate destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. From the latest news, game analyses, rumors, to deep dives into player performances and strategies, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a play. Let's dive into everything you need to know about America's team. The NFL world is buzzing in disbelief as the Dallas Cowboys reportedly pulled off one of the most shocking moves in recent memory, allegedly securing Myles Garrett to lead their defense. Sources close to the organization suggest this was a move that no one saw coming, a gamble that could redefine the team's identity for years to come. Fans and analysts alike are speculating whether Garrett's arrival signals a complete overhaul of the defensive strategy or if it is simply a high-profile attempt to intimidate rival teams. The whispers in the locker room hint at a significant shakeup, with veterans reportedly feeling the pressure and wondering how their roles might change under the looming presence of a player with Garrett's reputation. Observers are pointing out that the Cowboys' decision to cut a longtime veteran seems almost symbolic, an acknowledgement that the old guard might not fit into the vision of a faster, more aggressive defense. Social media is exploding with debates, some praising the daring acquisition as a necessary evolution, while others question whether disrupting team chemistry is worth the gamble, especially when Myles Garrett's impact, though undeniable, comes with both hype and expectation that can create tension in any locker room. Insiders suggest that this move may be more than just about on-field performance. It might represent a calculated statement from the Cowboys front office, a bold declaration that they are ready to chase dominance at all costs. The veteran cut in conjunction with Garrett's signing is fueling theories that the team is attempting to completely reset its core identity. Fans are dissecting every detail, from contract structure whispers to locker room dynamics, wondering how this will affect leadership hierarchies and player morale. The speculation is intense. Some argue that Garrett's arrival could inspire the defense to new heights, energizing younger players and giving a sense of fearlessness that the team has struggled to sustain. Critics, however, caution that integrating a superstar into an already complex system can backfire, especially when it comes at the expense of players who have been loyal for years. Meanwhile, social media threads are overflowing with imagined scenarios, from breathtaking sacks to locker room confrontations, reflecting the unpredictable nature of how a single signing can ripple through an entire organization, challenging coaches, teammates, and fans to reimagine what this Cowboys defense could become. Rumors swirling around the Cowboys headquarters suggest that the signing of Myles Garrett was less a reaction to current performance issues and more a strategic move anticipating future matchups and potential playoff runs. Analysts are projecting that his presence could alter opposing offenses' plans, forcing quarterbacks to rethink their decisions at the line of scrimmage. The veteran cut, while controversial, seems designed to make room not only financially but philosophically, clearing a path for a new style of aggressive, relentless defense. Conversations with insiders hint that Garrett is expected to bring an unprecedented level of intensity to practice sessions, pushing teammates beyond their comfort zones and demanding accountability at every position. Fans have already begun to speculate about how Garrett's skill set might synergize with existing stars, and whether this move could finally allow the Cowboys to claim a defensive identity that has eluded them in recent seasons. Beyond tactics, there's an aura of mystique surrounding the move, with some pundits suggesting it is as much about sending a message to the league as it is about on-field dominance, demonstrating that the Cowboys are willing to make bold, even risky decisions to elevate themselves to elite status. While no official statements have been made, insiders indicate that locker room dynamics are shifting rapidly in response to the rumored addition of Myles Garrett. Teammates are reportedly weighing the impact of a dominant defensive force on team chemistry, with speculation about how leadership structures might adjust to accommodate a new superstar. Analysts point out that this is a delicate balance. While Garrett could become the centerpiece of a revitalized defensive scheme, his presence may inadvertently overshadow other key contributors. The veteran cut, which some see as a painful but necessary decision, adds fuel to debates over whether loyalty and tenure can withstand the allure of immediate performance gains. Fans are theorizing about everything from practice intensity spikes to how Garrett might influence game day rotations, envisioning scenarios in which he forces multiple opponents into uncomfortable positions. The ripple effect of such a high-profile move extends beyond just the defensive line, touching coaching philosophies, scouting priorities, and even potential future draft strategies, as the Cowboys appear determined to make a clear statement about the level of commitment they expect from every player on the roster. Speculation surrounding Myles Garrett's rumored arrival has not only dominated fan chatter, but also prompted former players and analysts to weigh in with predictions and cautionary tales. Some suggest that while Garrett's individual talent is unquestionable, the challenge lies in harmonizing his explosiveness with a system that has had inconsistencies in execution. The veteran cut, meanwhile, is seen as a symbolic pivot, indicating that the team may be entering a transitional phase in which experience and past achievements may hold less weight than raw ability and potential impact. Social media has become a hotbed of predictions, with imaginative scenarios portraying Garrett as both a savior of the Cowboys' defense and a disruptor of long-standing locker room hierarchies. The overarching question, whispered by insiders and echoed in fan forums, revolves around whether the team can harness the energy and dominance that a player like Garrett brings without sacrificing cohesion and balance. Analysts continue to highlight the dual-edged nature of such acquisitions. They can redefine legacies, inspire greatness, and simultaneously create tension that challenges even the most seasoned coaching staffs. In the midst of these swirling rumors, the Cowboys organization is reportedly maintaining a tight-lipped approach, fueling speculation further and allowing the narrative to grow organically across sports media. Conversations in fan communities are increasingly focused on strategic implications, with debates over how Garrett might be deployed, which formations would maximize his strengths, and how the veteran cut signals a new philosophical approach to roster management. Sources hint that this is part of a broader strategy to revamp not just the defensive line, but the team's image and message to competitors, conveying a readiness to innovate and take risks that many consider bold, even audacious. As speculation continues to mount, narratives are emerging about locker room culture shifts, potential leadership realignments, and how this high-profile move could influence future decisions in drafts, trades, and coaching priorities. Every rumor and insider tidbit is dissected in meticulous detail, reflecting the intensity of fan investment and the unpredictability that a single superstar signing can unleash, leaving analysts and enthusiasts alike eager to see how this story unfolds in the weeks ahead. The conversation surrounding Myles Garrett's potential integration into the Cowboys' defense is intensifying, with insiders suggesting that his influence could extend far beyond the physical aspects of the game. Rumors indicate that his presence might catalyze a cultural shift, inspiring younger players to elevate their performance and rethink their commitment to training regimens and preparation routines. Analysts speculate that Garrett's work ethic alone could set a new standard, forcing teammates to match his intensity or risk falling behind in the team's new hierarchy. Meanwhile, discussions about the veteran cut are evolving into debates about the balance between experience and raw talent, with some suggesting that the move was as much psychological as it was strategic. Social media platforms are flooded with imaginative breakdowns of potential schemes, anticipating how Garrett could disrupt opposing offenses, while also questioning whether the team can maintain cohesion amid such a dramatic shakeup. Conversations with unnamed sources hint that Garrett's presence may redefine defensive leadership roles, possibly reshaping how captains interact with the coaching staff and influence play calling. The speculation paints a picture of a Cowboys locker room in flux, caught between excitement over a new superstar and uncertainty about the shifting dynamics that could reshape careers and rivalries, creating an atmosphere thick with both anticipation and tension. Some analysts are theorizing that Myles Garrett's rumored signing is part of a larger vision that extends beyond immediate defensive gains, perhaps signaling a philosophical shift in the Cowboys' approach to building a championship-caliber team. Insiders suggest that the team may be preparing for a multi-year strategy in which dominant individual talent becomes the cornerstone of organizational identity, a concept that could reshape scouting priorities, draft strategies, and even the type of players the Cowboys pursue in free agency. The veteran cut, though controversial, is fueling speculation that leadership and tenure are being reevaluated in favor of performance-driven criteria. Fans have engaged in heated debates about whether such an approach sacrifices locker room stability or enhances competitiveness, while social media buzz continues to amplify every rumor and insider leak. The narrative emerging portrays a franchise willing to disrupt established hierarchies and challenge traditional NFL norms, potentially setting a precedent for future acquisitions. Analysts continue to highlight the high-risk, high-reward nature of integrating a player like Garrett into a complex system, emphasizing that success depends not only on his abilities, but on the team's capacity to adapt and embrace a new defensive identity. In the midst of all the speculation, reports suggest that practice sessions could become a crucible for the Cowboys' defense, with Myles Garrett allegedly raising the intensity and challenging teammates in ways that force growth and adaptation. Rumors indicate that veteran players may be tested more rigorously, while younger athletes could be inspired to exceed their own perceived limits. Analysts point out that such a transformation can be double-edged. The motivation generated by a superstar's presence might lead to unprecedented performance, but it also risks friction and tension if players feel overshadowed or displaced. The veteran cut appears to be part of this equation, removing figures who might resist change and making room for a culture that prioritizes aggression, speed, and relentless pressure. Fans are speculating about the strategic implications, imagining scenarios where Garrett becomes the focal point of defensive schemes, altering offensive playbooks league-wide. Social media narratives suggest that the Cowboys' locker room could emerge stronger or fractured, depending on how the team navigates the integration of a high-profile talent. The debate underscores the unpredictability of such moves, and the excitement, anxiety, and curiosity surrounding the Cowboys is palpable as rumors continue to dominate conversations in both media and fan circles. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Whispers in the league hint that the Myles Garrett acquisition could affect not just the Cowboys, but the NFL as a whole, with opposing coaches forced to reconsider game plans and quarterback protections in ways they have not faced before. Analysts speculate that Garrett's presence may generate cascading effects, influencing how rival teams structure their rosters and approach matchups. Meanwhile, discussions about the veteran cut fuel further speculation about the Cowboys' long-term intentions, with some suggesting the team is signaling a willingness to sacrifice loyalty for competitive advantage. Social media debates imagine everything from explosive first games to potential locker room drama, highlighting the unpredictable nature of integrating a superstar. Conversations with insiders suggest that the team is actively managing both perception and strategy, creating an aura of mystery and anticipation that heightens the stakes for players, coaches, and fans alike. The overarching speculation is that Garrett could serve as both a transformative force on the field and a catalyst for redefining team culture, blending athletic dominance with psychological impact. As this narrative unfolds, the league watches closely, recognizing that the Cowboys' rumored moves could set the tone for future approaches to roster building and defensive strategy across the NFL. The potential impact on team leadership and dynamics is another focal point of ongoing speculation, with sources hinting that Myles Garrett's arrival may disrupt traditional hierarchies and force new leadership models to emerge. Analysts suggest that younger players could rise to prominence under his mentorship, while others may feel pressured or even marginalized, raising questions about how the coaching staff will balance talent, egos, and cohesion. The veteran cut is widely viewed as a signal of intent, demonstrating that the Cowboys may prioritize performance, attitude, and potential impact over tenure and past contributions. Social media buzz continues to escalate, with fans theorizing about practice room conflicts, motivational challenges, and the psychological ripple effects that such high-profile roster changes could have. Observers emphasize that while Garrett's athletic prowess is indisputable, the real story lies in how the organization manages change, maintains unity, and channels energy toward collective success. The rumors suggest a Cowboys team on the brink of reinvention, navigating uncertainty and anticipation in equal measure, and creating a storyline that keeps the league, the media, and fans on edge, watching for every hint of how this bold move will unfold in practice and beyond. As speculation reaches fever pitch, the narrative surrounding Myles Garrett's rumored Cowboys tenure is increasingly framed as a test of the organization's vision, adaptability, and willingness to embrace high-stakes gambles. Analysts emphasize that the veteran cut was likely not only a financial decision, but a strategic maneuver to signal a new era, one in which dominant talent dictates the team's identity and tempo. Fans continue to project scenarios ranging from explosive defensive performances to locker room tensions, reflecting both excitement and apprehension. Rumors hint that the coaching staff is already considering ways to optimize Garrett's impact while minimizing potential disruption, with strategies focused on rotational schemes, positional synergy, and cultivating an environment that leverages his presence without undermining cohesion. Social media narratives reinforce the drama, portraying Garrett as both a savior and a disruptor, embodying the duality that comes with integrating a superstar into an established system. As the story develops, the speculation itself has become a spectacle, drawing attention from every corner of the NFL landscape and keeping fans, analysts, and insiders engaged in endless debate over what this move could ultimately mean for the Cowboys' identity and the league at large. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.